Hello to all my Loc family looking at this video. I am making this because tomorrow is going to be my 5-year Loc anniversary for my hair. I didn't really want to put anything together, mainly because a lot of my old photos, I go through phones so much. I lose a lot of storage and stuff like that from dropping my phones and etc. So I don't have anything really other than the things that I posted on my Instagram, which you can go and see. I really don't even know how long those old photos are going to be up there. I'm in the process of rebranding that page. So basically, I'm doing this video because I'm about to wash my hair. Of course, like every year when my Lociversary comes along, I have to wash and retwist my hair. I don't care if my hair is dirty or not. That's just something that I've grown to do. I guess a little self-care for myself on my day. So I've had my hair up in this bun since day before yesterday. I added a color to my tips. If you are new to my channel, I have 3 locks that are dyed. I do that for easy maintenance because I have thicker locks. I just didn't have the time to really do, or the desire to want to do, a full set of dyed locks. So I'm going to take my bun down because, as I stated, I put hair color in it 2 days ago. The hair color I use in this situation is not permanent. It's a semi-permanent color. It's the same color I use most of the time. There it is. And I left it in for 2 days. Just because it's not permanent, it's not much damage being done, and I just figure the longer that I have it in, the better. So I'm going to wash my hair out in a little bit, and then I am going to do 2-strand twists on my locks. I was thinking about just twisting it flat like this, but you know, Halloween is coming, and for my costume, I do want them to be 2-strand twisted. I'm going to make another video after I wash it. And I just wanted to show my hair now, the length that it is the day before my 5-year Lociversary. Because, of course, once I 2-strand twist it, it's going to make it look shorter than what it is. My hair has definitely grown a whole lot. It's ridiculous. It's actually a little surprising to me once the drops started happening, how fast it really grew from there. If you are also new to my channel, I do not use gel to retwist because my hair is thick in the first place, and because of the texture of my hair, I feel like gel really sticks to my hair, and it's nasty. I don't like it at all. I stopped using gel at 10 months of locking, so basically once my hair locked all the way, I stopped using gel. I used it for what I needed to use it for, which was in the beginning to keep my texture of hair together, because it was kind of difficult for it to lock, honestly. It took about 1.5 years for all of them to lock. I started out with 54 locks, and now after combining a few, I have 51, if you want to put it that way. So this is my natural length right now at 5 years. Come from the front. To show you an example of one that is combined. This one I combined years ago. As you can see, the point where they came together. I had another one back here. which is shorter than most of my locks because like you just seen those two ends just now. Well, with this one, I just eventually ended up taking the ends off. So you can see the difference between this lock and the one right next to it. So there was a lock here and there was a lock here. One was damaged from getting my hair cut. They cut too much off, making my lock thin before it actually locked all the way. So I combined it. I like this lock a lot because you get to see my natural texture, which is curly, and I get to play with it sometimes, so I like it like that. And the last one that is combined is this one right here, which I just combined probably about a month ago. This one. And I combined this one because you can see the difference in the girth of the lock. This one to me was thinner, and I just wanted to go ahead and get it over with because I know eventually I would have probably ended up locking it together later on anyway. Okay, so I'm going to cut this video right here short. I'm going to post it now. If you have any questions, if you so happen to see this video before the end of the week, just add any comments or questions that you may have for thick locks, and I'll answer them when I make the second part to this video. Just to go ahead and get out of the way, I don't use, like, I'm not like really stern on all natural shampoos or anything like that. I use what gets my locks clean. I like stuff that smells good, and I like stuff that has conditioning properties in it. I do condition my locks sometimes, not very often. I might do it maybe twice a year if I do it, if I feel the need to. Some of the pros to having thick locks is not really having to worry about thinning. That's why I went on ahead and combined the ones that I did, just so I wouldn't have to worry about it later. They're really easy to maintain to me right now. I've been the only person to maintain my locks the whole entire time. No one else has ever retwisted my hair or washed my locks for that matter. I just like it better that way because I just feel like, honestly, if somebody was to mess my locks up, I'm going to jail. So I just stay out of that. Probability of that happening. I just don't trust anyone. Of course, I know some good locticians, but I just don't. A con to having thick locks, I think, is the lack of options for styles, in my opinion. Just because they're so thick, it's kind of hard to do certain things that I know would be way easier to do with thinner locks. And I believe that's why my go-to is the 2-strand twist that I do, and I really like them, to be honest with you. Whenever I do those, I end up wanting to actually keep them forever. Like, I don't want to take them loose. They look so nice, and they're really easy, and I like the thickness of them when they're together. But I do know that if I was to do that, the problems I'm having now with styling, I would have even more if I combine them all. The other con, I believe, is washing them. It's a job. If you are planning on washing your locks and you have thicker locks, be prepared to have that be a whole full day event. This is not something you're going to go into and be done with in about 2 to 3 hours. Actually, twisting it takes not too long. I say I've perfected it down to, retwisting to maybe 20 to 30 minutes at the most in twisting them. But to dry them, it is going to be about 2 days. I prefer to wash my hair in the, of course, the summer months and warmer months. Once it gets cold, snow outside, I will only really wash my locks if I absolutely have to, because I'm automatically going to get a head cold. because my locks are going to stay wet for a minute, regardless if I go outside or not. And you know, in the summertime, to fix that, I can twist them into a ponytail or a style of some sort and go out into the world and be done with it. By the end of the day, they're dried. So, you know, you have to think about that. They are super heavy when they're wet. And I constantly think about, what the hell am I going to do when they get longer? They do get in the way now. They are heavy now when they're wet. It's not too bad when they're dry. What is annoying when they are down is the heat that is locked up under here. So if it's hot outside and you out and this is on your neck, it is not comfortable. You are automatically going to want to put your hair up. I don't really have any more cons that I can think of. I don't have a lot of problems with lint. And I'm answering these questions because I know I might get them. I don't have a lot of problem with lint. And if I do, I just go get a bristle brush and brush the lint out. I do dye these locks black. This is not my natural color. My natural color is like a really dark brownish red color, which is cool, but I just always like the way black looks, jet black looks. So yeah, you know, and you can see here that they're fuzzy. I haven't really been caring too much about sleeping on them or messing them up because I already knew that I was going to be retwisting them for this purpose, my 5-year Lociversary. So tomorrow, October 23rd, is my day, and I will try to have it. Well, I will have a video up before the end of the week, showing the results of the 2-strand twist again. And if you're tired of seeing those, I apologize, but it's my fucking hair, and I like them. So if you have any other advice or other maybe styles you think that I possibly could pull off, let me know and I'll try them out. 5 years was the mark for me anyway. I felt like after 5 years I should be able to do more styles for y'all, and so I think it's time, and I think I should be able to do so just fine now. So it's time to experiment, and I'm just really comfortable with them. I know them very well, and I don't have any issues other than the ones I told you. And that's about it. So thank you guys for liking and subscribing, and, you know, following my journey on both accounts, business and my locks. And I'll see you soon.